Ready? Boom! Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Lab podcast. I am your host, Coach Cook, alongside, ladies and gentlemen. This pains me. This pains me to have to tell you this. E-Bass. E-Bass, how you doing, man?
Can you hear me under here?
I can hear you clearly.
How do you think I'm feeling right now, Coach Cook?
I feel like what you look like. You look like a guy with a bag over his head. What are you doing with a bag over your head, E-Bass? What's going on?
As you can see, it pains me just to be here right now with the bag on my head.
Okay.
Because of this. I don't know if you guys can all read that, but what does it say right there?
I'll help you out, folks. It says, we lost. Wait a minute. Give me a minute here. To Colorado.
Yep.
The Giants, the San Francisco Giants, lost to the Cardinals. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe that? That's what got my man with the bag on his head.
Mm-hmm. It's a shameful day for me, and I don't know how to express it with that, but just it's shameful.
I think you need to take it head on, man. I think you need to own it, own it, and are in a physical act.
You're right. Let's bag off.
Bag off. There you go.
Bag off. Here we go. We're here in the house.
Wow.
All right. I'm not gonna let one loss in this amazing season that the Giants are having right now to disappoint me.
Right.
But I was disappointed. I was yelling at the TV.
Was you mad at the loss, or was you mad at who gave you the loss?
I was mad at who gave the loss to us and in the way that it was performed. The whole series was terrible. The Giants were not good that series, and they should have lost all 3 games.
Whoa, bad pitching sounds like.
Bad offense, bad pitching. Yeah, it was just they were really high-scoring game for Colorado to put up that much numbers.
So Colorado
pitching. It was the pitching. Yes,
swinging a big stick that day, huh?
They were doing very well.
So were you watching the game, or were you listening to the game?
I was watching it.
Okay.
I was watching it and listening to it, and it was just so disappointing. I didn't want to be that team to wake up the next morning and go right, or to go to bed that night and think we just lost to the worst team in baseball history.
No. What would be terrifying would that you would have to come and deal with me. And take the jabs consistently throughout this show. I'm going to, without going away from topic, reminding you who y'all lost to. I feel the need to do that.
Well, because I harass you every time we're here about you and betting on Colorado, and you're so almost emotionally connected to them. It's strange, but you got me this time.
I fight for the underdog, the small fry. Even though I'm a big guy, I'm rooting for the small fry. Yeah.
Well, it's okay.
That's all right.
We're all okay.
So in the NL West, where are you guys at right now?
We're tied. We were in first place until yesterday. We're tied in first place until yesterday when the Dodgers put a whooping on us.
Oh, so they spanked,
which is
real
okay.
Good.
I'm okay with losing to the Dodgers that way because they're the Dodgers.
Oh, they're the Dodgers.
They have bats. They got pitchers. They got the whole deal. They got Ohtani on that team.
Okay,
who's just really good, and so I'm okay losing to the Dodgers at times. But when we lose to
a poor team like the
Colorado Rockies up there in Mile High City,
okay,
it's not okay with me. It doesn't sit well.
It doesn't sit well with you.
No.
So yeah, it looks like you guys are tied with the Dodgers, 41 wins and 29 losses. Right behind you guys are the Padres at 38-31. You got the Diamondbacks. What up, D-backs?
That's right, D-backs.
How y'all doing?
They're still within it.
They're still there.
They are.
Hope is in grasp.
They're right there. 5.5 games out.
They're right there.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, the Rockies, hey, you know what? You're 28 games behind. But if you can beat a team like the Giants, imagine what you can do if you keep believing and keep working. Yes,
it seems like that's the teams that they're beating
are the good teams. Right.
Yeah.
That formula is transferable because it's the same thing with the
NBA.
No, the IFL.
The
right?
IFL, yes.
Which
we'll get to sooner.
Which we will get to
later.
sooner or later.
Yes.
Yeah, real soon.
Yeah.
Rattlers, got something to say to you.
Colorado's so bad that their run differential is in the 200s now, minus 212. That's how bad this team is.
The percentage is 186. They're 28 games, 13 and 57. 13 wins and 57
13
losses.
Wins. And that 13th win just happens to be
no other.
a miracle from the heavens of baseball.
No, we're not
dropping down on Colorado.
They won that game fair and square, man. They showed up, and the Giants didn't. Let's give them all the respect they deserve. You need the bag back on your head.
No, bag's done. No more bagging me. No more bagging. Colorado, they're the Diamondbacks, talking about them, they're on a 5-game winning streak right now.
Okay, all right.
So they're still 5.5 games back, but 5-game winning streak. Giants were on the longest winning streak in baseball until they lost to Colorado.
Until they
lost to Colorado.
Yeah, because the Diamondbacks here, what it looked like, it says that they're they're just over 500. So some things could happen for them. That's that West over there. Anything over there in the Major League East that excites you?
Well, the National League East, yeah, the Mets are doing really well right now. They're 45 and 26. They're 3.5 games over Philadelphia Phillies that are right there as well. So
yes,
it's just those two teams in that league, or the NL East. So the Mets are actually putting together a really strong team this year.
Okay,
which is good. So their winning percentage is 63%, which there's only 4 other teams that are above 600. New York, Detroit,
Cubs,
the Cubs, and the New York Mets. So New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers are leading I think Detroit Tigers have the most wins in baseball right now.
Okay.
So it's nice to see teams.
46 wins and 26 losses. You're right.
It's nice to see teams that haven't been there in a while to be up there.
Be up there.
Yeah.
Be up there.
Detroit Tigers.
Right.
Detroit Tigers. They're doing good this year. And of course, New York Yankees. They got most likely the MVP on their team for the year, in Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
He is dropping the ball.
The man.
He's hitting the ball out of the park.
Okay.
He's got 384 batting average, which is the highest in baseball.
Right now?
Yep. Right. He's got 26 home runs, which is tied for the most in baseball.
Well, he's swinging a big stick.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
And he's got 60 RBIs, which is one back Pete Alonso, who's on the Mets.
Okay.
And he's got nearly 100 hits, 99 hits, and he's leading in hits,
right,
batting average,
okay,
home runs, tied with home runs, and right there with RBIs.
So can we take that information to FanDuel and do something with it? Can we look at the next game and say he's guaranteed 3 hits, maybe a couple home runs or something like that? Is he that
probably?
predictable?
Yeah, probably. I mean, his numbers are showing that he's putting decent numbers up. So
what would
if you want to bet for that,
okay,
yeah, just do a little prop bet. Aaron Judge.
Judge
is going to get 1 RBI, 2 RBIs, whatever it is.
Okay.
Whatever their over/under is.
Right.
On that, yeah.
Would you put something on there?
I don't put a lot on baseball. I don't know why. I don't put a lot on baseball.
Okay.
Maybe I just don't have the time. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's really a lot.
I kind of stick with the NFL, stick with the WNBA, stick with the NBA right
now. I'm so bothered. We're sitting here talking about baseball, but before, ladies and gentlemen, we started the show, we had a great conversation about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that's messing with me right now is that my man Ebass seems to think that Jordan is the GOAT.
Oh, we're gonna go there now, huh?
Off topic, real quick. I need somebody out there to help me out, to help him out. The reason why Jordan
help
is the
me
GOAT.
out.
Yeah. The reason why Jordan is the GOAT. That was the question, right? The reason why Jordan is the GOAT.
And the reason why.
Long story short, in your opinion, right? It was the statistics, the rings, all the accolades that come with being with Jordan, right? That was your angle.
Partly, yeah. I mean, he's got the stats, he's got the rings, he's got the popularity, he's got to your doing. He's got that what do you call it? Marketable.
Very marketable.
Very marketable.
Right.
Which in your
opinion, that's why the dude is the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT, because he's marketable.
But I think he's the GOAT. Shoe. The shoe.
That's part of it.
That's all of it.
That's part of it.
That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to tell this guy, this shoe has been selling for over 20 years.
20?
Over.
It's been.
Go ahead, tell him.
35?
35 years. His
35
shoe
years?
has
Because he
been,
came in 84? I think 84 he came in.
84 he came in. His shoe has been selling.
Since then.
Going out of style.
Yeah.
People have never watched Mike play, never seen a game, but are buying his shoes. I posed the question. I said, what other item has that type of wholesale, resale value still today? Mm-hmm. Long story short, that's my reason why Michael Jordan is the GOAT, because his shoe will still be selling for $300 plus while we're here, us two, grandfathers. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. And after we're gone, they'll still be slinging Jordans. That's what makes the guy the GOAT, in my opinion. It's just that simple.
It's generational. I mean, you're gonna have guys like me who were a kid who wanted Jordans but couldn't afford them.
Right.
Growing up to being now a dad, who my kids wanted Jordans.
Yeah.
To now being a grandpa, who, when I'm old and 65 and
your grandkids are going to want Jordans.
My grandkids are going to want Jordans.
They're going to want J's.
And then, when you and I hit the ground down deep 6 feet under,
they'll still want J's.
They're still going to want them J's.
That's why it's the
And he's going to be gone. He's going to be gone.
He's going to be out of here. Look, forgive us, ladies and gentlemen, all the fathers across the world. From the bottom of our heart to you guys, happy Father's Day. You guys that's been in the trenches doing what you have to do day after day, making it a way for it to happen in your household. Bow from the Sports Lab Podcast. We appreciate you.
We salute you. Yep.
Have a beautiful day. Eat you some chicken wings in your
Lay
drawers if you want to.
That's right. This is your day.
Your day.
Your day.
Do what you want to do.
And really, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Because
this is what we want to do.
This is our day.
This is our day, but this is what we want to do. I want to talk this crazy work to you.
All right. Yeah.
NBA
finals going on.
Baseball?
Baseball. I would say baseball. Baseball.
Go ahead, man.
Well, just to go over some of the betting things going on, the betting angles. There's
go for it.
So Dodgers are still plus 140 to win the NL pennant.
Plus 140 to win.
So plus 140, they're going to win.
So are they going to win?
I don't know. New York's right behind them.
Okay.
Chicago Cubs, the Phillies, the Padres, the Giants. But no one's close to the Dodgers right now in the NL West or the NL conference.
So let's give our fans in the front and in the back a notable mention. Maybe a possible upset or somebody who not on the radar should be on the radar. That can make something happen.
Well, the Giants weren't even in the top 10 teams from the beginning that the pros are like, they're going to be in contention to just maybe be in the top 1 or 2.
So they weren't even talking about
They weren't even talking about the Giants.
Especially after they lost to the Colorado Rockies. But that's beside the point. Anyway.
Thank you for the jab. But you can't look. San Diego Padres, they've never really done anything. But they're doing really well this year, too. They have a great team.
Okay.
The Cubbies always going to be there. But the New York Mets, the Mets weren't really on the radar either coming into the season. So the Dodgers have more teams that are after them this season in the NL than they have probably in the last 3, 4, 5 years.
Okay. All right.
So
the Dodgers are the hunted.
They're being hunted. Yes, they are. They were hunted by Arizona 2 years ago.
Okay.
And they beat them, which was, awesome.
Big thing.
Yeah, because I'm a fan of two baseball teams, the Giants and whoever plays the Dodgers.
Whoever plays and beats the Dodgers?
Yeah, whoever's playing the Dodgers and beats them, preferably.
Okay. All right. So you just don't like the Dodgers?
I don't.
Okay. A little personal issue there between you and the Dodgers?
I don't know. I think it's because my brothers like the Dodgers.
Whoa.
My older brother likes the Dodgers.
Your older brother likes the Dodgers.
We kind of go away from my older brother.
Copy that.
Yeah. You know how brothers are.
I do know how brothers are. How they can be.
Yes.
NBA.
When do they play again? Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yep. So they play tomorrow night in OKC.
Yes.
Vegas already has OKC again. They've had them every game. They've had OKC up. The spread has been at least 9.5.
Okay, well here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is my soliloquy on the situation.
Yeah,
it's just a little boxing match, back and forth. Indiana landed the first blow. OKC came back. Indiana threw back. It's just back and forth right now. I think in the script that's written by the powers that be, I can say that right here in the Sports Lab podcast. The script that is written is for it to go back and forth to stretch the series to get the views.
First of all, there's no script written.
There's a script written.
These dudes play and they shoot, and sometimes they have off games.
No, sir.
And you know what the script is? The script is the referees, or the officials.
They're a part of it.
That's where the script comes in.
Where you think they get the orders from to follow the script? Somebody put the call in and said, "Hey, did you watch the last game? Did you hear about the last game? Do you hear how terrible the officiating was?" From just the few videos that I saw, OKC shouldn't have won that game just from officiating.
Well, a few videos. You got to watch the whole game.
I don't have
the reason why
it's
OKC
not entertaining enough for me to watch
the reason why OKC won the last game is because of their MVP.
Shy, he did.
And you know what? Okay, all the viewers, I placed a bet. I placed a parlay.
Oh, you threw some money on that.
And I was hoping part of the parlay was Shea would shoot and make 2 3-pointers. That's it.
That's all.
That's all he needed.
You hit
2 3-pointers.
Did you hit?
He didn't hit.
He didn't hit, so you didn't hit.
I didn't hit. But he didn't shoot a lot of 3-pointers, and that's his game. That's what I'm noticing. He's doing the old school basketball. He's finding that mid-range jumper, and he's going to that spot, and he's shooting, and he's making those mid-range jumpers because high percentage of shots, you're going to get more going through the hoop.
Maybe he doesn't have the 3-point incorporated into his skill set.
Yes. He makes 3-pointers. He shoots them. But he's twisting things up because they think he's going to shoot the 3, but he doesn't. He dribbles past them and pops up a 17, 15-footer.
And so you buying into that, right?
Or go straight to the hoop.
You're buying into that because of that.
That's why they won. That defense.
Had nothing to do with the referees with bad calls and stuff like that, right?
They're going to make bad calls all the time.
No, they're not going to make bad calls all the time.
They make bad calls every game.
They make bad calls because they're called to make the bad calls.
Because they're called.
They're
paid
told
to do so.
To make that call.
That happened one time. Did you ever see the documentary on that?
No, I didn't.
That referee, I can't remember his name. I can see his face.
You can see what's he look like?
A referee.
You can see his face.
I see his face. I can't remember his name, but he got busted, and he threw a bunch of other guys under the bus.
Right.
And the documentary is fantastic. You have to watch.
The fix is in, man. What does it say? What is it? This is for entertainment purposes only.
But if they caught him, you'd think they would catch all the other ideas and schemes that go on to make something like that happen.
Look, you got to catch a few to give a few a pass. You understand what I'm saying? You got to throw a few on the fire
it's
divert the attention of the people with the third eye, like I.
The third eye, yeah. You and your third eye, man.
I see it. Anyway,
yeah. So what are you thinking about this? 2-2 going to OKC. Are you gonna go Pacers winning this one because it's back and forth?
Yeah. Whoever wrote this script is not a talented writer. He didn't add any.
He didn't use ChatGPT.
No, he didn't use ChatGPT. He didn't use no imagination to it. It's back and forth, seesaw, teeter-totter.
Well, that's just how it is this year, then I guess.
Pretty much.
They'll get a new writer. They'll find somebody and see and get a new script for next year.
I could have wrote a better.
How would you write it?
I would have gave Indiana the first 2 games.
Okay, go up 2-0 on the road.
Yeah, on the road, in home, in a hostile environment. The smaller market versus the bigger market. So I would have took Indiana to go up 2. I would have took Indiana to lose 3. Okay, so to win 4, and then so forth down the road.
Who would win?
Indiana.
And that's who you're choosing this year.
That's who I'm taking tonight at 5. Indiana.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Oh, it's tomorrow. It's not today. Sunday.
No, it's tomorrow.
You sure?
Yeah.
Let's check that.
I'm pretty positive
Why?
It's tomorrow.
On Father's Day, I don't got a game? What do I get to watch tonight? I can't
US
watch the
Open.
basketball. Who?
The U.S. Open.
How long is it open for?
The U.S. is always open, apparently.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that, sir. It's been a wild week. Anyway, Yeah, I'm gonna still roll with Indiana, even though they don't have a game on Sunday night, which is trash.
They don't. They play. Let's just look just to make sure that I'm
double check
accurate.
for those that
They're
going to
be playing on the 16th. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all day Monday.
5:30 spread now. Let me just refresh this page and get a good spread. The spread
cough coming on. It is warm in here. Ooh. Are you over that sickness? Did you bring it back with you?
I feel good.
Oh, you feel good.
Every so often I'll get a little cough in my throat.
So I can't use you tomorrow. Oh, anyway, all right.
Well, you can. I mean, I can call you in.
Right.
Like, hey, I need my buddy.
We have a show to do.
We have a show to do.
There you go.
9.5.
9.5. Still.
Plus, OKC is minus 425.
That's for
which I think is crazy.
That's to draw you in.
I mean, yeah.
Lead you to believe that OKC, right?
So
that they're going to win the game.
Right.
Obviously, they're going to win the game.
That's what they're saying. That's what Vegas is saying. Do you think Vegas is added into the script? Like what Vegas says is you better get close to that?
If you know what's best for you before they make you an offer that you can't refuse.
That's where the money's at. I mean, did you ever hear about that scandal at ASU back in the, I want to say the mid-90s?
Mid-90s, scandal at ASU.
Where there were players that was on ASU that talked with a bookie and figured things out. The bookie's like, hey, this is where the spread's at right now. If you make it to where you make I'm gonna put a bet on the spread. Make sure that I win that bet. And he did, and he got it cut, and he made lots of money off of it. They ended up getting caught.
I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna say facts on that because I didn't myself read the story, but I don't put nothing past it.
If anybody out there is interested in watching those documentaries,
where can they go?
They're called. Let's see. I think it's on Netflix. There's a couple on Netflix. I think that's where I watched it, or Amazon.
Right.
But there's some great documentaries on that in particular. It's crazy what people try to do to make money.
But be careful with that because that's going to put you on my side of the thinking that everything is not what you see.
Well, wait, but I watched the documentary and I don't think it's still going on.
You don't think it's still going on?
Nah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You don't think they still got a hand in the mix right now, man?
I don't know.
$1 billion business, man.
I know
a lot of money.
But that's the thing is that betting itself, gambling itself, is so off the wall. You just don't know who's going to win or not, even without somebody trying to fix it. Like if it's fixed for OKC to win and OKC wins, saying that it's fixed and they win, they won because it was fixed. Nah.
It was won because somebody shaved some points. Referees made some terrible calls at the wrong times. We see it all the time. Or made bad calls at once. We see it all the time. Basketball, football, major league.
But that's part of the sport, though, because we're dealing with officiating that are human beings and they'll get things wrong.
Dishonesty is not a part of sports.
That's why I know it's not, but it's not dishonest to make a bad call.
A fake call, that's a bad call.
It's not dishonest to make a bad call. They missed it.
They missed it.
They missed it.
They missed it on purpose.
That's what you think. I think that sometimes too.
That's what I know. I got to feel.
Overall, who knows?
Anyway.
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
This is fun, though. You never know. Sports is interesting. You just don't. You don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, you really don't.
I
hope. So
you want to believe.
I want to believe.
You want to believe.
It's putting effort into it.
You're taking the blue pill.
You're taking the. Yeah, I guess so.
You're taking the blue pill. I'm taking the red pill.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. I don't believe
you don't buy it?
No. Indiana tonight. Indiana, Monday night. I'm gonna go. You said the line was what? 9?
9.5. You betting it?
I think it's gonna be closer than that for some reason.
So you think 9.5 for Indiana? You place a bet on that?
Yeah, I place a bet on that.
Okay. So you think Indiana's going to lose?
No.
By at least 9 points.
No, I want
or win.
I want win.
Okay.
Yes.
Or win, yeah.
Win by, I think they only might win by 3.
But it wouldn't matter as long as they win by 3. They can win by 1.
They can win by 1, right?
If you place that bet on 9.5 for Indiana, plus 9.5 for Indiana, and they win by 1, you still win the bet.
I'm still up. Okay.
You still win the bet.
So Indiana, it is for me.
Okay.
Right. And you're obviously rolling with OKC. You have to. You can jump on.
I'm not gonna place this bet though because I think 9.5. I think it's probably too high.
So
I think it's gonna be closer.
But Indiana to win though.
No, OKC to win.
You heard it here on the live.
Yeah, there we go. OKC wins tonight. So if
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Tomorrow.
If Indiana wins tomorrow night,
here we go.
Then we can come back next Sunday and claim that you might be right. There might be something going on in this script of yours.
Okay,
is that right?
Okay, so if Indiana wins,
yeah,
next Sunday at
2,
you're going to come back and you're going to say, Coach Cook, there might be something to your theory. You're going to admit to the world right there that some.
I don't know if I'm going to admit to it.
You just wore a bag today. Why couldn't you say that?
But
you bust out with a bag. You can say Coach Cook might be onto something.
I don't know if he's on anything.
Give it to me.
I'll be one step closer. But if they're not,
that's our bet.
So let's go the other way then. Go the other way. So if OKC wins, then your whole theory's in the garbage, and we stop talking about it forever.
Completely in the garbage.
It's gone.
No
more.
I'm willing to make that bet.
Really?
I'm willing to make that bet.
He's so easy to make bets with.
No. I'm willing to make that bet.
I like
it. I know.
I could take your home right now. Okay. I could bet. Colorado wins. You're home. You bet your home
for my house for Colorado.
Yeah. Colorado win?
No. I'm not that invested.
You're not going that way.
I'm not going that way. Shout out. What's up, Grandma? What's going on with you? I see you out there. Love to you. Sissy, what's happening with you? Quarter, what's going on? I got to show a little love.
You got it, everybody.
Because for the Father's Day, I got love. Back to that real quick, Shirley.
Yeah.
I would have been thankful for a pair of socks. You know what I mean? I love some socks.
Amen.
You could be my best friend if you donate a
shirt.
sock. I'm a socks guy. Give me some socks. Yeah. But the family showed some love. Got me these polo sweats. It's got me feeling real fly.
Is that what you got on right now?
Yeah, I got the polo sweats on, and y'all can't see it, but I got the polo socks to match it too. But they showed me some love, which was a great thing. That's all the guy wants.
That's all the guy wants. We were just talking about that, and someone at work was asking me, "What am I going to get my dad?" And she's like 21, 22 years old. And I said, "Write him a note. Write him a note of everything that you mean to him, stories, whatever." And then at the end to say, "I love you, Dad." Done.
That's it. That's all.
That's all we need.
That was fly.
Yeah.
You think she did it?
I'm gonna ask her. Yeah. I hope she did.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you for Father's Day? What happened? Anything spectacular?
Yeah. So because we were here and I was busy in the morning and everything, kind of Father's Day is gonna be pushed to the later on today. So Friday, the wife got me some. She got me some treats.
Okay.
That I enjoy. Cookies, candy. You know, she got me a balloon.
Okay.
She got me a card that said really nice things in it.
She thought about you.
She did.
She thought about you.
That's all that matters.
And made an effort to show you.
She did.
That's
an early effort.
An early effort. Yeah. Also, she took advantage of it. Yeah, she got ahead of time.
Yeah, she did.
That's dope.
For sure. Erica, thank you. Untold is the documentaries. You got it. Appreciate that.
That's the same thing I'm wearing too, isn't it?
Untold?
Yeah, as a fragrance that I've.
Is that why you smell so good?
I splashed on the stuff a little bit, and I thought the same thing was Untold. Or
it might be.
It's the truth or something like that. I don't know. Because that's what I talk about up here. I talk about the truth.
From LeBron James?
The who?
LeBron James fragrance? The truth?
Is that what that is?
I don't know. I just made that up.
I got to hurry and wash that
off. Do you remember when Jordan came out with his?
That didn't work. That did
not work.
That did not work. That's
men don't wear Jordan's fragrance.
No,
please.
No, they pushed that out of Ross.
Women will run away from you.
You can get that for $7 right there. Yeah. Probably $3 on the TikTok shop. Some Jordan. No,
I know.
No, sir.
Okay.
Smell was overwhelming to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
What kind of fragrance? Are you a fragrance type of guy? You like
on occasion I will, yeah. On occasion I'll do that, but usually I smell so good anyway. My natural scent is amazing that I just wipe on a couple, swipes of deodorant, and
you know what that means?
I'm good to go.
You know what that means? That means you eat good. Really?
I think so. Yeah.
You're not putting bad toxins in your body that's going to produce unpleasant scents.
Right.
You eat good. You eat well.
I eat pretty well.
Decent.
I eat decent, yeah.
Okay.
So, it depends on the day. Sometimes I smell good, and sometimes I don't smell good.
Depending on what you eat.
Depending on what I'm having ingested in my body.
Hey,
there we go.
You can learn a lot of things over here in the Sports Lab podcast. Yes, sir.
That's right. I had a salad on the way over here. So.
What kind of salad? Bacon ranch?
It was called a Tuscan salad.
From QT?
No. Do salads have QT has salads?
Yes, they do. They got pizza, hot dogs, and everything else.
I don't think that's salads. Oh, they got the pre-made salads.
They got pre-made salads.
Yeah.
They got salads.
I don't do pre-made salads.
I'm telling you, I know QT.
Like that.
I'm a QT connoisseur.
Me too.
I
love their food, though. Their breakfast is really good. You know what's even better there?
Talk to me.
Biscuits and gravy. If you're a biscuits and gravy fan, you probably had no idea that QT makes and has really good biscuits and gravy.
Live on the show.
Good biscuits and gravy.
Wait a minute.
They're amazing.
Grandma
good. Nearly grandma good.
Okay.
They're good though because I've been to other restaurants.
Okay.
That are like, sit down restaurants that should be good. They make breakfast. I've had their biscuits and gravy. And they don't compare it to QT biscuits and gravy.
Shout out to QT.
It's amazing. I'm telling you right now.
QT with the biscuits and gravy.
Get your gas and go get your biscuits and gravy while
if anybody gets up there and tastes that and lets me know that that's what he says it is, I'll try it out. I'm gonna trust your judgment on that.
Do it, please. Try it out.
Okay.
Wow. Oh boy, NFL.
IFL.
You want to go IFL? You want?
That needs to be addressed.
I know we've been
that needs to be addressed.
Pushing it back because of
why?
Talk to us. Don't hammer your fist on the table
because I want
out
to.
Of anger.
I'm disgusted
of this team right now on a 3-game skid.
Of the mistakes. Of the mental mistakes.
Turnovers.
Unsportsmanlike conducts. The penalties. Fumbarooskis.
Now they're 1 game back from first place, aren't they?
Yes.
Are they in second place?
Yes.
What happened the last game? They played Tucson?
They played the Tucson Sugar Squirrels. And if y'all recall, if y'all go back now I'm going to say a lot without saying too much here, okay, because we're on the clock here. I did refer people to the internet to find out certain connections between the two teams. I'm going to leave it there and let you do the research. But I call Bolshevik on this game.
You heard it.
Bolshevik on this game. The Rattlers should have won this game.
How many OTs?
3 overtimes. They took it to. They allowed the Tucson Sugar Skulls. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Sugar Skulls. What's the Sugar Skull? Anyway,
what is a Sugar Skull?
What is a Sugar Skull?
No idea.
They allowed them to take them to 3 OTs from the mental mistakes, from the penalties, from the fumbles, from the bad decision, the bad management of the clock, and they lost.
They lost. So they
they
lost 2 of 3 to the Tucson Sugar Skulls.
Well, the
right?
Since the introduction of us to the Rattlers, yes, they have lost twice. They're 0-2 versus the Tucson Sugar. So they lost to Vegas, they lost to Florida, they lost to Tucson, and now I believe shout out to Agent Roger Reese. Man,
shout out, buddy.
If I can go into great detail, we need more time at how detailed this guy reports on this stuff. I mean, the play by play, quarter by quarter, feels like second by second. It had me to the point where I was like, I'm reading the game, but I text back and told him, I can't watch this anymore. The storytelling from his perspective is amazing.
Was your phone getting hot? Was it smoking so much? It was just texting.
It was going crazy. It was crazy. He just, his writing skills, his texting skills are amazing, and it drawed me in.
Got fast thumbs.
Yes. Very fast thumbs. To the point where this guy's supposed to be enjoying the game, having a beer, dancing on a damn jumbotron, but he's taking his time to get the information back to the Sports Lab Podcast.
Thank you, Roger Reese.
Agent Roger Reese. Shouts out to you.
Appreciate
so he's just as upset as I am. He's seeing it live. He's going through it live. You know what I'm saying? He's snapping out, and he's giving that information back to me to let me know that we're just not cutting the mustard right now.
No,
we're not doing what's
3
necessary.
3 game loss. Something going on. What do you think's happening with him? What's up? We can't blame it because the last 2 games they played, they were in Vegas and Florida.
Yeah,
2 destinations where you can get distracted easy. They were in Glendale, Arizona.
They were at home. They were in the snake pit.
So, what was it?
Could have been the heat. Was it hot? But shouldn't the Rattler be able to adjust to the heat?
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know. It's just
that's what it was. They were just too amped up, maybe.
Heads not in the game, making bad decisions, trying to talk a win instead of working a win.
Yeah.
Not being aware of their emotions and how high things are getting, shit's getting at that certain points, stuff like that. Just making terrible decisions.
Do they have a hard time managing times where it gets rough? Like, do they have a hard time disciplining themselves when things are hard?
From reports from Agent Reese, I would say yes. At times, at times they cannot manage the emotional side of it, and they lose their cool. They lose their cool.
Yeah.
And then you're on a losing streak here. You haven't picked up nothing. You ain't won nothing. So where are you at mentally? Not that they can't, because Florida and Tucson were winnable games. Vegas was almost a winnable game too. You can say all these 3 games that they lost were all winnable games had they had kept their mind in it.
So do you feel like they're distracted by something? Or, I'm going to say it here, is it scripted? Can scripting be transferred to a different sport?
Come on, man. I shot you the text message, and it's taking everything inside me from jumping out the window on this and derailing this whole program, because I feel like the script has been written.
Ooh.
There could be some something
from
going
the top.
on. It could be something going in.
So you think these players are getting paid to play this way?
I don't know.
More
I'm not
bonuses.
I'm not on the inside of it to know that the ins and outs of it. But from the play, when you know a person is supposed to win, when you know they're supposed to win, and they don't, because of certain things that you feel like they can keep in check. Your emotions. You should be able to keep that in check. Play football. You're going through it. You're going to get stepped on. You're going to get cussed out. You're going to get called everything but a child of God. You're supposed to be able to deal with that. That's what you do. And you don't. You put the act out there like you can't handle it. At critical times, you just happen to lose the ball. When you grew up with the football, since you were 3 years old, you have slept with the football. You have lived with the football, and all of a sudden, in critical points of the game, you lose the football.
Yeah.
Huh? Something's going on there.
And it's scripted.
I'm gonna put my good eye on. I don't have the facts to support that. This is just.
Of course you don't.
This is just
you
from
don't
a
have the
fan.
facts to support that in any of this.
Wait a minute.
Oh, here we go.
The facts. I got the last one the last time.
I'll get it.
Okay. The facts are being worked in the lab right now. I'm building the perfect prescription for this right now. It takes time. You have to, over years, collect data to support the facts.
But that's been going on for a long.
We just got introduced to it.
Long time.
This is episode what?
7.
We're just now talking about this right now.
We are, but it's been going on for a long time, and you like it.
I do like it.
Does it make watching the games frustrating when that happens? Knowing in your mind, Coach Cook, that it's all a big lie.
If you like that type of frustration, people get off on the frustration.
Do you watch that personally? Is that why you watch the games, to go, what's going to happen this time? Who's going to win? Or are you really rooting for your team?
I'm completely opposite, because I know what it is. Why I'm going to watch something if I feel like I already know what the outcome is? Indiana.
Indiana tomorrow night. You call it.
So am I going to watch the game tomorrow? Probably not, because I already know that it's Indiana. Because
you'll be working anyway.
I'll feel like, I got all kind of agents running around here to keep me informed on certain things, stuff like that. Yeah. I can turn it on YouTube while I'm driving to work. Yeah. But since I feel like the fix is in, Indiana.
Okay. Not because they're good, not because Halliburton, Turner, all those guys are good basketball players.
There's a room somewhere, some facility
but it's because
of intelligent people. What they
believe
they're intelligent, and they write this story for us to suck up, for us to buy, for us to talk about.
Do you think so? You saying they're playing like a Madden type of game? Someone's up there with the joystick, telling them flip this way, pass turn over this way.
Do the football moves in Madden transfer? Do the football moves in real life transfer over into the game? Right, you just saw Saquon Barkley do the move.
Yeah,
he's on the cover now, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It hand in hand, it goes together.
Oh, so that okay?
It goes together.
Was that scripted too?
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying. When it's scripted, man.
If it's scripted here, it's got to be scripted here, right?
You want to script this?
I want to script this.
You want to script the show?
I do.
I get an email every week and say boom, 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 boom. But when we initially started, it was supposed to just be a conversation of two guys rapping it out. Talking.
Well, it's not really script. It's putting a word out and then we talk.
We got segments. We got certain times that we should be hitting
because we have a time frame.
But we have not hit any segment yet. We have a script here, and
we're going off script.
I'm derailing us.
We're going off script.
IFL.
That's what we do every time. Every time we're in the lab, we go off script.
And then
that's okay.
You know what happens? He'll text message me and say, you know what, I've been thinking about it. You know what, I think we should. Because technically we should be talking about Monday, Tuesday. We should be talking about what happened on Monday.
That's
what
right.
happened on Tuesday, what happened on Wednesday, what happened on Thursday. We're just going to recap the whole week.
That plan went out of the window, though.
We didn't even give it a shot.
No, we'll give it a shot next week, though. Actually, if you guys are listening to us, those who are listening, let us know if that's something that you want to hear. Recap day by day by day, all the way to Sunday.
Just a little short recap, nothing.
Short recap.
Yep. I get long-winded up here, and I go to get to telling these beautiful soliloquies and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. I just want to just inform you if you're out of the loop, like myself.
Yeah.
Got other things going on.
We're trying to make this show the best we can make it for the viewers who will watch us, and if that's the way we're going to do it, then we're going to do it. We're so early on in this thing, this experiment that we're doing in the lab. We're trying new things out.
Trying new things out.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
We're trying new things out.
Yeah. Let's talk.
Go for it.
WNBA. Lots happening in the WNBA.
Let's just go ahead and throw out there too.
Okay.
Let's not put ketchup on pizza.
Thank you.
Let's not. I have a close friend. I have a good guy. My guy.
Well, that's his thing, I guess.
I ain't gonna put his name out there. It's disgusting how he destroys a pizza like that with ketchup on there, and I don't appreciate it. And I just want to put that out there. We got our eye on you over here from that. Everybody stay away from that. I don't suggest that for anybody else. Excuse me. WNBA.
Ketchup on eggs are good though.
I don't even know about that.
Ketchup on eggs.
A little tobacco.
Tabasco sauce. That's a little hot for me.
Yeah, I like something with a little kick to it. Some spice. Anyway, WNBA.
Caitlin Clark.
Boom.
She's back in action again.
Busting ass, too, ain't she?
She is balling it again. It's like she wasn't even there. She wasn't even gone. She's back. Gone. 7 3-pointers. And 7 of 13, by the way.
45 seconds or something like that.
It feels like it, yeah.
Something crazy.
She's bombing them from, the logo where she likes to hang out.
Right.
But she's passing. She does assists.
Does that entertain you? Have you been missing that? Her shooting the ball from
It's not just that, though. Like, yeah, it is entertaining to watch that, but the way she dribbles, the way she gets her team involved, the way she, dribbles over here, the rest of the team follow her. Her other teammates are open, and she passes to them for a nice 15-foot jump shot. So she is so valuable that they're starting to win. And by the way, they beat the Liberty. They handed them their first loss. So now Liberty's 9-1.
That was her first game back, wasn't it?
That was her first game back.
Boom.
So they did do that. So no more undefeated teams in the WNBA. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Sad news, Asia Wilson.
She got hurt.
You're my girl. I loved watching you play. She's fun to watch.
Is she? Okay. And she's from?
She's on the Aces.
Aces.
Yeah, Las Vegas Aces. So she got hit in the head a little too hard, kind of rattled her neck a little bit, so she's on concussion protocol. We know how that goes. You have to be out of protocol to play. No.
Did you see the injury?
I did. Yeah, she got her neck hit pretty good to take her out, and I think she's missed maybe 3 games.
Okay.
But they're missing her.
They are.
Yeah, they're missing her big time.
So she's the top player on the team.
She's a top player on the team.
Main contributor.
Yeah. So they're doing their best, but she's a tough one to lose. Kind of like any other star that's on the team when they're gone.
Right.
It's hard to lose. It's hard to win.
It's hard to win.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark was gone. It was hard for them to do what they needed to do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they hung in there, but it wasn't to the degree that.
No, I think they went maybe 1-3.
Okay.
Or something like that.
So there was a difference because she wasn't in the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
And what was the lady's name that got hurt again?
Asia Wilson.
Get better.
The reigning MVP.
Do what you need to do to get yourself back in the game.
Another girl who's back, Buckler. I can never pronounce her name, but she was out for a while. She's on. Oh man, what team is she on?
Buckner.
Can't think of the team that she's on.
I gotta get more involved with that WNBA. I gotta get more involved.
Anyway, she's back.
Okay.
So they've been doing well. I think they lost last night though. was a close game, though. But WNBA, those who are not watching WNBA got to start watching the WNBA
why?
basketball.
Tell me why should I get involved with that WNBA?
Well, A, you don't like the NBA.
Okay.
So
that's one. That's for me.
Easy alternative to watch. If you want to watch good, consistent basketball that is fundamentally sound, then you're gonna like it.
So is the WNBA gonna give me the things that I can appreciate about basketball?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Is it gonna give me some passing?
You gotta watch it.
I gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it.
I gotta watch it.
You're gonna get some weird, To me,
possessions.
Their fast breaks. Women's fast breaks are a lot different than men's because men's get above the rim, and you can just dunk over somebody. It's hard to dunk or it's hard to lay up over somebody because that's all they can do is layups.
There's not a dunker. Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner.
She not a banger yet?
She can dunk on by herself if there's no one on her.
She's never dunked in a game.
She's dunking in the game, yeah, but like a fast break.
Okay.
By herself.
By herself.
So if you get two people going to the hoop, it's just kind of awkward to watch, like the offensive player trying to do a layup and it just like boing, just bounces off and you're like, oh, well, that was a waste. So that's kind of frustrating sometimes, and that's a different part of the game, though.
So at times the WNBA is not graceful.
It's not graceful at all, no. At times.
At times.
Just that aspect though, when they're running down to the hoop and they got to stop and do, like a jump stop.
Yeah.
All you hoopers back in the day, jump stop. That's not the exciting part, but everything else is. It's exciting.
But you suggested we should go and watch the game.
I suggested because a lot of these women out there, they're good basketball players, and they're really kind of fun to watch. That's coming from a dude who never watched any women's sports, period, except for tennis.
Okay. All right.
I think that's about it. Swimming.
Oh, track? You never watched
track and field? Yeah, I'll watch track. Yeah.
Come on, that's a beautiful thing.
I love track. Love me some track.
Sounded creepy.
By the way, there's track going on right now.
It is
college. The college men and women are doing their thing
getting
right
ready
now.
to fire
National
up.
championships.
I saw
National
something about
championships.
Sha'Carri Williams, stuff like that.
Yeah, Sha'Carri. She's awesome.
She's bad. She's bad. Something.
She's bad.
Fast too.
She's fast.
I think that's a beautiful thing. Just watching track. That machine just running full power, pumping hard. There's something about it. It's dope.
Oh, I know. Well, watching people run and jump faster and higher than we've ever seen before, like the way they do it, it's just amazing what their bodies can do.
What they train their
bodies to do.
Yes.
You and I could do it.
Well, you know what?
You and I could do it.
I do.
Train, we can do it.
There was somebody put a threat out, and that's how I took it too. I took a threat. I took it as a threat that some cat by the name of Lobato wanted to get me out there on the court. Wanted me to come out there and
the basketball court
and dust off the old Nikes.
Oh boy!
Yeah, he threatening me, talking about he wanted to see me out there on the court.
Oh boy!
And perform some things that I ain't done in a minute.
Can you ball?
Can I who?
Ball? Can you ball?
Are you serious? It's disgusting.
Or does somebody script it for you?
Here we go. That's what I'm capable of. That's dirty, man.
You can script a win. You can script a win real well.
I can breathe through my nose, man. I can make some jump shots, man. What are you talking about? I can grab.
You get a horse. You get a horse.
I'd take you out there and dash you.
Oh, you think? No. Nope.
Oh, it's going down.
Nope. We'll go live on the court.
Don't do that.
And we can play a little ball. We got to put our headbands on. I can beat you in flip flops.
Oh, the disrespect here in the laboratory, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to straighten that out. Where we at?
We got
our scripted show.
Quick U.S. Open update. That's golf. If anybody doesn't know,
nobody cares.
U.S. Open. If anybody,
I'm sorry, somebody does.
It's a Father's Day thing, right? U.S. Open is, I know. It's a Father's Day thing. What are you pointing at?
No, because shouts out to my partner Jesse Tucson. Him, his uncle, his brother, his cousin, and I think the guy who changes his oil on the truck. They're out right now golfing. Because that's their tradition to do that. So
there you go.
It must be a thing.
So Sam Burns of the US of A is on top of the leaderboard, -2. Everyone else is below. There's even or below. That's the U.S. Open for you.
Everybody's underneath Sam Burns.
Sam Burns.
Everybody out there know who Sam Burns is. What's the chat like right now?
Nobody knows who Sam Burns is, and nobody's on the chat except for, Roger Reese just said something. Thank you very much, Roger Reese. He's saying, good afternoon, Sports Lab. Happy Father's Day.
Wow. What's up, Reese? What's going on? I don't know if you caught that segment. The hurt, the pain, the anguish that I tried to express about those rattlers, man. Great job reporting. Shouts out to Reese.
We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so U.S. Open, traditionally U.S. Open is a tough open. Not a lot of they script it. They make it to where the course is so difficult that
being attacked, ladies and gentlemen.
that they want the scores to be low. And when I mean low in golf, I mean,
what's a low score that they would want?
I mean high.
What is
even? They want you even or below.
So what's a good score for a championship? What would?
Well, you want to be negative. You want to be negative. You want to do the least amount of strokes as possible.
Oh, okay.
So say there's 72 strokes, is par 72 for the course. So if you want to get below that by the end of the course.
All right.
So right now Sam Burns over 4 days is -2, and for a pro, that's not good.
Oh.
For a pro on any other day. But U.S. Open, that's good enough.
That's beautiful. Okay.
It is, yeah.
All right. Because so you want negative strokes.
You want negative strokes, yeah. So he's the only one that has negative strokes right now.
The education that can happen here in the laboratory is amazing. Negative strokes, that's what you want. Jess, I hope you're getting negative strokes out there.
That's right.
And you're kicking tail. Go ahead.
Birdie. You want birdie, eagle.
Okay.
Double eagle.
Drop down and get your eagle on. That's what you say?
Drop down and get your eagle on.
Copy that.
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you've been golfing? Do you like to golf?
I go out. I go on occasion. I'll play some golf on occasion.
What do you usually? What's your stroke game?
Okay, so that's a broad question. The stroke game. Let's see.
You just made it creepy.
Hey, I mean, you started it.
Go for it.
Going off script.
Okay, so get out of here.
So my stroke game in golf is not bad.
It's not
you know,
bad.
if I go out there, I'll maybe shoot like a 90, 85, 90.
A negative 90?
No, over. Like 72 is where you want to get. I'm at like 95, 100.
You're trash then, right? Is that
For an amateur, it's not bad.
Oh, okay.
Stay below 100.
All right.
Yeah, it's not bad. But if you're out there trying to make the money, then you want to be as low as you can.
As low as you can. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you got Sam Burns, and behind him is
Sam Burns, and behind him is the older guy, 44 years old, according to golf, Scott. Mr. Scott.
So 44 is old.
Adam Scott. Yeah, in golf.
In golf, 44.
Golf's a young sport. Yeah.
Wow.
The back, the torque in the back.
So what are we? Are we grandfathers?
We're grandpas. Yeah. We would strain our back if we went out there.
I ain't straining nothing.
You'd strain your back.
I go out there and stroke something up.
There you go again. That's stroking.
Stop making grip it and rip it, right? That's what they say. And rip it.
They do say grip it and rip it a lot of times too.
It, right?
That's what the saying is.
Go ahead, man. All right.
Grip it and rip it, my friend. Okay.
The story that you wanted to talk about, Coco.
I was talking about the Coco. Yeah. French Open. Yeah.
Coca or Coco?
Coco.
Right.
Yeah, Coco.
You introduced that story to me a little bit. Would you like to?
I did, yeah. Tennis players out there, we historically haven't had great male tennis players in the U.S. recently, but we've had some really awesome female tennis players, namely, Serena Williams,
her sister,
yes. Venus,
several others.
So we have others, right. So we have our newest. That's she's young. She's 21.
Where's she from?
America.
Oh well, yeah. California, Arkansas.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know exactly where she's from, but she's the newest. So she actually went out when she was 16, 15 or 16, and beat Venus.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, in a match in I think the U.S. Open.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's when she kind of got on the stage at 15, and now she's 21, and she won the Wimbledon last year, or was it the U.S. Open? I think she won the U.S. Open. I think she lost in Wimbledon, but then she just won the French Open, which is named something else I can't remember.
And was that win drawed you to her?
No, the win versus Venus. That drew me to her.
So you've been knowing her for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, copy.
Yeah. We know Coco Gauff for a long time.
Okay.
But she's our newest female stud tennis player.
Something to watch.
So something to watch, yeah.
All right.
And I really just watch tennis for the Grand Slams.
Okay.
You know, there's 4 years like there's in golf, and so just had the French. She won. She played against Sabalenka. Now, those of you who know Sabalenka, she can have a bit of a temper and a tantrum.
That's the story that I thought I heard. She got mad and said something about something due to the fact that she was a sore loser, or the reason why she said something because she's a sore loser. Is that what that was?
Yeah. Yeah, well, in the press conference immediately following the match that she lost in, she pretty much disrespected Coco in a way that her game, she thought that Coco didn't play very well, but that Sabalenka played worse.
So she only lost. She beat her own self.
She beat her own self. That's what she's saying.
That's a sore loser's attitude.
It is, yeah.
Energy.
So Coco, she took it like too professional and just was like, well, I don't agree with that because I beat her before.
Right.
This isn't the first time.
We have, it's not the first rodeo, as they say.
Exactly. So that was that. The men's match on the other side though, Alcaraz, he's going to be far and above the best tennis player in the world ever if he keeps on his pace. He's already won 5 majors. He's only 21, 2, kind of the same age as that Coco is.
Okay.
But he's just beating the lights out of people. The match, if anybody watched that match, the finals, incredible match. Probably one of the best matches. I missed it. I watched highlights of it, but probably one of the best matches since like Federer and Pete Sampras type of thing. Andre Agassi, those matches that were back in the day. This one was spectacular.
So close to it, huh? It took you to that moment. It felt like that. Hey, so when are some of the next time that people can see that not really up on tennis? When can we see Coco? When can we see what's the guy's name here? You just said here.
Carlos Alcaraz. Alcaraz, yeah.
When can we see him again?
Well, usually I don't watch really the tennis throughout the year.
Okay.
They have their seasons going on. It's kind of like track. No one really watches them until the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. So it's that type. Okay.
It's kind of like that. Right. I don't really watch. I watch the majors. So I think the next one coming up is Wimbledon in England, or maybe it's the U.S. Open. I can't remember.
So you don't. You what you're saying here is that you don't partake in some sports until it's that time of the year to watch it.
Yeah.
So sports is only important to you during that type of the year when the script is impeccable. The writing of the script is really good during the finals, right? It's really exciting during that time.
It is. They scripted so well.
It draws
when my
you
team
in.
wins. Which they scripted really well with KC the last few years. The 49ers must have got the bad end of the stick.
I wouldn't be the type of guy to say, okay, that they do it for them and don't do it for them. They do it for
they
all.
do it for everybody.
So
can you be truly excited about them winning if it was
Why do I take
scripted?
a nap? I took a nap during the Super Bowl. I was sleeping.
Because they were losing.
No, because
Did you take a nap when they were winning?
I take a nap during. I'd have to ask people who won the game the night before because I was taking a nap.
Did you work late?
They don't. The scripting sucks. They need new writers. Listen, NFL, NBA, you guys need new writers to sell these stories, man.
And you are volunteering yourself right now.
I can put something together professionally if you give me the opportunity. I could.
Do it.
Yeah.
By next week, give me the script for the NFL. Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
By next week?
Who's going to be there? Yeah.
Who's going to be there?
Who's going to be in the Super Bowl, and then who's going to win?
Questions.
Who's going to be there, and then who's going to win?
Okay. I'm going to work on that for you guys.
Yep. Write the script up.
Write the script up of how it happens. Those two teams. Let me see what I can do.
That's right.
It's not that hard.
Can't be.
What else we got?
A couple things.
What else we got?
Oh, yeah. We want to talk a little bit about some Father's Day. At least I was going to bring this up. Some Father's Day sports history moments. Like Jordan. I think you mentioned that one before. Jordan and his father when he won I think it was 92, 93, when they won the championship. Tiger Woods, that was a memorable one for me. There's the Brett Favre after his father died. I can't remember what the game was called, but he was really good.
And now thinking about it, I do remember that game. He was throwing missiles all over the place. He was going crazy.
Yep, it's almost like his dad was there.
And I guess you would feel that way if you lost your father. But I think my moments more so than what sports was my little guy. He got me a shirt. Well, you know, there's so many. I think that was Christmas. But my little guy and everybody came up with this shirt, and it had a saying on there, something about the best dad or something like that, coolest brother, something to the right on effect or something like that, obscenity or something. I forget what it said on it, but I kept that shirt because he was so happy to give it to me and to see his smile on his face to give me that shirt. And I still wear the shirt. You can't read anything on the shirt. It just has just what used to be a saying on the shirt, and I still rock it with the greatest pride just to see him do that and come up with a little cash to get that and get that to me.
Priceless.
Yeah. I get emotional about the stuff, man, nowadays, man. I misty-eyed.
You and I have become soft.
I have, man.
When it comes to the kids.
Yeah. Just life in general, though, because there's so much sad stuff going on nowadays. All the stuff that we were talking about earlier, misty-eyed, you know, emotional.
Yeah, it is.
To see somebody be harassed or being dealt with in this manner is tacky to me.
Yeah.
No. But anyway, I cross subjects. But yeah, that was more so than the sports moment of a guy or a gal showing to their father. It was more memorable what Deuce did for me.
Right. Yeah.
Shouts out to you. Shouts out to all my family members, everybody. Thank you for the messages. We're going to go get some chicken wings later on if y'all want to go get some chicken wings.
Oh, that's right.
We can go get some chicken wings.
What time are you meeting them, everybody at? Tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, we're doing pizza.
We're doing pizza.
Yeah, we're doing pizza.
We like Barrows too, though. We do like Barrows.
Barrows is good pizza, yeah. So we're gonna go there because my daughter can't make it to anywhere else we go because she's working, and she's working at Barrows. So we're gonna go hang out at Barrows for Father's Day tonight.
Well, you make her bring some extra ranch. You put her to work. You let her know that the service better be impeccable that night.
I agree. I even asked her to reserve a table for us, and she says, "First come, first serve, Dad."
What kind of trash is that? It's Father's Day. Get the guy that table that he needs.
That's right.
I'm gonna be at
the big round one.
I'm gonna be at Buffalo Wild Wings. They said I can pick.
You and Buffalo Wild Wings, we met. It's one of the first times we met.
At the Buffalo Wild Wings. Not the one that I suggest. The one that I suggest is out there in Gilbert. Listen to me. Look, I know we have come to a time in life where customer service is not as greatest.
No, it's not.
It's kind of trash, really, actually.
But
not at this Buffalo Wild Wings that I go to.
You told me about that.
Man, the chicken wings be beautifully performed every time. I haven't had a bad chicken wing. The tater tots, the onion rings, and the sliced wedges are Cerakoted professionally every time. Service is impeccable out there in Chandler, the Buffalo Wild Wings. You want that, you need that. The environment's fire, too. Always a good time.
And you can watch sports.
And you watch sports. Yeah. Go down there at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Coming from the chat line, Roger Reese, he says, I love golf.
Love golf. What do you love about it?
Roger Reese loves golf.
Who's your favorite golfer?
Are you watching the U.S. Open?
Are you watching the U.S. Open?
You watching this?
Have you ever
what's
been
his
to
name? Sam?
Sam Benson.
Sam Burns.
There you go.
He's now 1 under. He was 2 under. Now he's 1 under.
Okay.
Yep. Adam Scott's even.
Have you, Reese? Have you ever been in waste management, sir?
Have you?
No. I
went once. I went. Yeah.
I saw the traffic.
I went one time. It was fun. I went late in the day. It was on like maybe a Thursday. Like the first day.
A bunch of guys, I think a partner of mine said that's what he was doing, but he only likes to do it to sit because he was down there when they did it. I think a year ago, wasn't it down there in Tempe? Waste management a couple years back.
No, it's always up at Scottsdale.
It's Scottsdale, Scottsdale, right?
Yeah.
But he said he likes to sit on the terrace, slam a few beers, and watch all the beautiful things walk through there.
Yeah.
That's all he wanted to do about the waste management because it's so heavily populated and it's crazy down there. That's what they say. Yeah,
so it is. It's crazy. So 16th hole. You can Google YouTube videos on 16th hole.
What happens on the 16th hole?
Oh boy, 16th hole. They call it the bird's nest.
Okay.
It's surrounded. It's one of the. I think it's the only hole in golf where it's surrounded by stadium. So seats
everywhere.
Surrounded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's not open.
No.
It's surrounded, and it's got suites, and people just go there and drink their lights out, and just act crazy.
A nut.
Act a fool. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Another one, Kev Wood. I think we talked about him last
Shouts
week.
out to what's up,
Kev Wood.
Yes, sir.
You may know him.
I do. That's a guy who gets pretty. I wouldn't say lucky. But he calls a good game when it comes to our football pool. He's always in the top.
He knows the script. Kev Wood.
He understands
it. He knows it.
He just understands it from a different perspective. He's always like in the top winner in the percentages of games per week.
Yeah.
Crazy knowledge about the game.
Yep. Kev Wood, hey, man, thanks a lot. He says, another great show, gentlemen. Happy Father's Day to you as well.
Same to you as well, sir.
Roger Reese hit back. He hit back and said, used to go every year. So you one time a year? He used to go every year and play golf somewhere.
Oh, play golf. I thought he meant to go watch golf. Look, I'm telling you, that's the guy's dedication.
He used to go every year, yeah.
He's at every game. What does that tell you?
Maybe he's talking about the waste management.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, possibly.
He says he used to go every year. Yeah.
Every year.
Waste management. There we go.
The guy's dedicated. His dedication is crazy. That's every IFL game, he's there.
He's on it.
He's on it.
One day we got to meet. I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're a great guy.
Great guy.
If you know him, you are.
You are.
I think that's going to wrap us up, my friend.
Are you sure that's it? That's all? We don't got nothing else? We're on fire, man. You don't want to keep going, man? You want to give a little more, man?
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
We can call it right now.
We can call it right now.
But
send them away something special.
We want to, before that, just shout out to everybody who's watching our show. We appreciate you. We appreciate every feedback that you give us.
Yes.
We appreciate the eyes on us. We try to give you content. We try to be who we are.
Informative.
Yep. Educational
at times, ridiculous at times.
Yep. Give you a piece of our opinion, even though you may not like it.
You may not like my script, and I'm gonna tell you.
That's right. You may not like my script.
Right.
Do I script? I don't know if I script.
I got an email says you do. You send me a script all the time.
Oh, that's right. I give you a script every day.
Something positive, something beautiful, something for the world, because the world is acting an ass right now.
Mm-hmm.
Get them straight. Get them straight. Tell them something.
You know what? I would say.
Go for it.
Today's Father's Day. Call your father up if he's alive. If you know him, call him up. Tell him you love him. Send him a note. Take that time to be grateful for your father, or who, if you didn't have a father growing up, those who raised you in a way.
Very nice.
Have a male person in your life that did amazing things for you, that raised you and brought you to the human being that you are today. And I know everybody has somebody in their life like that. So just take a moment, call them up, and tell them that you love them.
Let them know.
I know my father, he passed away when I was 27. So he's not around, but I do have other male figures in my life that I could probably say something to. So
Awesome.
Yep.
Have a great day. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Next Sunday at 2, we will be back in the lab to recap everything that we did and we didn't do.
That's right. See y'all later.